Okay. Where was I fucking around yesterday? Last night when I got home. It was up here, right? This oil station? Yeah, I need a bridge right here, man. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back and making bridges. Let's do from here to... Nope, don't want that. Oops. Delete. How's everybody doing? Boy, I really leaned in for that burp, didn't I? How rude. Man, I could just... that'll work. That'll work, right? I don't even need to go over here, honestly. I'm just getting supplies. Good afternoon, the Anti-Hero 13. I've had a great day. You've just been opening some cards. What'd you get? What'd you open? What'd you get? What's up, Adam Wart? Thank you for being a massive inspiration. Oh, no problem. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I hadn't seen anything before these tats. Sorry. What's up? Met you at the last RTX. You said my wife and I seemed cool. Yeah, I'm sure. I bet you were. We just got up in the last season of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and was curious who your favorite housewife on the series is. That's funny. That's a game that, or a game, that's a show that honestly, you kind of love to hate people. I used to be a pretty big Heather Gay fan. I think for the first 3 seasons, you can do that pretty easily. She's a little problematic later on. Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. My least favorite's Lisa Barlow. I'll tell you that. When was the last time you gave Gav a regulation finger in the butt? I almost did it over the weekend when we were in Vegas. I saw the opportunity and I didn't take it. But I did think about it. We were at a casino. Let me figure out what I'm doing. We need concrete, right? That's what we need. So we need to find a concrete. Where's the concrete? Once I get this shit going, I'll sit and talk for a minute. Concrete slabs. So I need to hang out over here. So why don't I go to River Base? And why don't I... Yeah, we'll try with you. Might want something bigger. Might be... Oh, hey! Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for Jabron. Thank you, the anti-hero. Do I think I'd like to do this in real life? I think, I don't know, Pigeon Pete. Maybe if I wouldn't. Yeah, I could probably enjoy it. It'd be fun to live in somebody else's world for a little bit, but I think as with most things, there tend to be more fun in video games than they would translate to the real world. All right, what are we at here? This is the concrete slabs facility, and we just need a couple of concrete slabs. We have a ton. We have 7. That's okay. We'll need more later. Might as well make them, right? Let's go ahead and grab all this. I realized I'm kind of blowing through the missions in a way I didn't necessarily intend to, you know? Kind of want to treat this game as a sandbox, so I'm trying to slow down. I'm at like 72% on sunken, which is cool. It's progress, and I can unlock unlock the other maps. But I really like this map, sunken. I mean, I really like it. I feel very at home here, and so I'm not in a huge hurry to stop playing it, you know. But after I 100% it, I bet I will, even if I mean Even if I say I won't. That's how that stuff tends to go. Ooh, that's a big boy, huh? Were I serious about sponsoring a dirt track car? I was. I don't know how serious the rest of the guys are, but that would be something I think it could be fun to explore in the future. Look at the AI. Oh, no. I caught it. Oh, that's funny. Let's let that go and grab it again, huh? What's that raising so high? I'm not telling it to raise. I don't know why it's raising. I'm only telling it to lower. Hello, PMT Bone. I actually pitched the guys. Well, I did. But we recorded 2 podcasts today. We recorded 59 and 60 already. And in it, we had some idea pitches from different ideas we've all had over the last couple weeks. And one of the ones I mentioned that I had recently was a way to keep track of old bits that we lose track of, like the race car thing. And so who knows? Who knows? Maybe that pitch will work and we'll revisit some old stuff that way. Instead of waiting around for old Minecraft videos, Geoffrey, check out a couple of regulation gameplays. You can look forward to those. Podcast every Wednesday. I think we're playing... I just did the thumbnails. I think there's a Doomsday heist this week the boys did, so look forward to some GTA. There's Golf with Friends, I think, comes out this week, which I think... We've never had a conversation about it, but I get the impression Nick is really in... That's a Nick game. He's really into that game, I think. Okay. We didn't really need to do any of this, but I just kind of wanted to do some recycling. Actually, we don't even really need to do the bridge we're making. Once again, I'm just having fun. Sucks about Brian Wilson dying, huh? Thinking about him a lot this weekend. All right. We can do... How many does the map say we need? Map says we need... 3, I believe. Three. Okay. So, how should I do this? I've got 7 in the bank already, so I guess I don't need to transfer them. But I feel like I should. So let's do that. Thanks, Iga. I don't know if you guys saw, but obviously Regulation Boys went to Las Vegas last weekend. Had a Regulation Vegas weekend. Pretty ridiculous and fun, if I do say so myself. You might have seen on social media that I threw the first pitch out at a baseball game for the AAA Las Vegas Aviators over the weekend. That was pretty fucking cool. Some real bucket list shit that is, you know. Thanks to RJ for making that happen. What are you going that way for? Who do I think the parking lot on the opposite corner of SoCo HEB will get turned into? You're betting condos. That's a good question. Man, I don't know. That's an old... Gus and I used to eat at a Mexican restaurant there all the time where that HEB became, and then before that we used to get our hair cut over there back in like the late 90s. Used to be a little... I think the barbershop might still be there. Or it's probably gone by now. I think they got rid of all this stuff. Condos seem like a safe bet. I don't think there's a ton of need for new mixed use these days, you know. Most stuff's staying pretty empty. Ton of real estate out there, commercial real estate available, so housing's probably the best bet. I think before anybody asks, because it always comes up, I think Good Morning Gus comes out next week. Don't hold me to that, but I'm reasonably certain. The Good Morning Gus will come out next week. This is, yeah, it's the same people that made SnowRunner. But it's better than SnowRunner, I think. Oh, good deal, Granny. I hope you enjoy Austin. I hope you, if you check out any of the picks that we gave, I hope you enjoy them. We'll have a new season of coffee shop picks here pretty soon. According to me, I was just listening to me talk. According to me, it sounds like it's about a week away. This is overkill, what I'm doing here. I didn't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. We actually own Anma and Good Morning Gus, so we can have both of them. Anma wasn't one that, Oh, that thing's fucking stuck. That's interesting. No, it's fine. Weird. Oh, that's cool. You can see it. Ah, I'm so stupid. I didn't know you could see it represented over in the little cage. That's so neat. All right, let's transfer over. We need to go to Lakeside Base. I liked Hot Wheels and Matchbox. They were the interchangeable when I was a kid. Hey, Go Meow. What are your feelings that Bernie is doing with RT? I'm happy for him. I'm excited for him. He seems to really want to give it another go, and I am fully in support of him doing that. All right, I need 3 of these bad boys. Thank you for the sub, Smegulation Pissner. What's up, Mark? That was you asking me that question earlier. I didn't realize it. You moved, found some old Hot Wheels. You got a clean Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Oh, that's awesome. Get in there. I hope that answered your question, Geomia. Let me know if it didn't. Or Goey. Oh, dude, it was so fucking hot in Vegas. When I threw the first pitch at that baseball game over the weekend, it was on Sunday. It was 109. And it definitely felt it. I mean, I was only on the mound for 45 seconds, but man, it was fucking hot out there. Las Vegas does not fuck around. Although we got so much content for regulation. We just filmed 2 podcasts discussing all the stories and all the dumb shit and the goofs and the funny accidents and all the ridiculous things that happened over the weekend. I'm very excited for you guys to hear all that. It'll be out well, starting next week, I guess. 59 and 60. There was too much to talk about, so it's a 2-parter. Or we couldn't get it all done in one part, at least. All right, I'm going to sit for a second and check the chat. Love you too, Freisenborg. It was the least I could do for you. Yeah, Andrew didn't make it. Andrew has his feud with Vegas. We didn't bring Andrew by it. It was me, Gavin, Nick, Eric, and then my wife, Emily, Eric's small wife, Barbara. Meg was supposed to go, but she had to back out because she had a conflicting thing pop up that she needed to do. And then Amanda, Nick's wife. And so it was the 7 of us, and we went and we just did a bunch. We did a bunch. I kept the weekend, or I shouldn't say we kept the weekend packed, and it was a lot of fun. You can watch my pitch. It's on social media. I think if you look at you go to the regulation subreddit, they have a video up of it. Yeah, Eric's small wife, Barbara, as she's known in the podcast. Sure, I'll do a first pitch thing for any sport. I ran it on the field with a football team, and I've done the first pitch in baseball. I guess the equivalent in basketball would be a high five tunnel, or maybe trying to shoot the halftime shot or something. I don't know when we're watching Virtual Weapon. I am as in the dark as y'all are about that. That was their thing. I wasn't a part of that, so I found out about later. I'm definitely intrigued, and I definitely want to watch Virtual Weapon. I'm excited to do it, but I don't know what the plans are for it. I haven't really spent much time. Oh, well, that's just beautiful. I was about to say, I haven't spent much time over on this side of the map. Uh-oh. Looks like we need to build a road, boys. I need to go up to there. Oh. I'm going to need to do it on one of these bridges, and I am not on one of these bridges. I'm going the wrong way. So I need to, I guess, take a left and go this way. Okay. We'll see if we can get through this. This looks rough. Oh, wait. A lot of text from Devil Bunny. Hold on. Thanks, Tintius. Wish I could stick around. Never got to see any of you guys live. Wanted to pop in and say thank you so much. The highlight of my life was getting to work with Face Jam to design the NASCAR monkey shirt. Oh, that's a really cool shirt. If I ever get the chance to make something for regulation, it would blow that out of the water. Oh, that's really sweet of you to say, Devil Bunny. I hope we find cause to work together someday then. You haven't missed anything. I've just been recycling concrete, and now I'm about to try to deliver it to the place where I need to make a bridge. I don't really need to make a bridge either. I don't think there's anything that's over there that I think I already did the mission, but there's a bunch of scrap metal up there, and it just looked tasty, you know? It just looked like it wanted to be recycled, and so I kind of wanted to head over there and see about doing that. But I need a bridge to get over there. Got a table saw for Father's Day. Wooden regulation signs. That's awesome. That sounds cool to me. Josh or Social, I'll trust your expertise. That's really kind of you to say, Connor. Thank you so much. I'm happy to see everybody bounce back and doing well too. It's been really, one of the positives from the whole Rooster Teeth going under thing is that it forced a lot of invention and creativity. A lot of ex-Rooster Teeth employees went on to create new businesses and ventures, and it's been really fun to watch all these new little Rooster Teeths build up. Myself included, with regulation. It's been a lot of fun. And to be honest with you, regulation is, and I don't mean this in a slight in any way, but I think regulation's more fun than I ever had at Rooster Teeth. It really is something special. Not that Rooster Teeth wasn't, Okay, so we go here and take a right. Little baby teeth. It was brought to your Samaya to do it. It was a lot of fun. I'm off 6 honey packs. Right now, I don't know what to do. Are you going to be active on the RT website when it goes back online? I know you're not going back. I'm just curious if you'd still interact with the community on there. I don't think so. Bernie very graciously gave me access to it, and I poked around, and it was cool. It was a cool walk down memory lane, and I think it's really neat, but I just pretty happy going forward, I mean, maybe I'll pop in from time to time to say hi to some people, but I don't know. There's no reason why. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Can I push myself up with this crane? No, I cannot. What if? What are the chances this would work? Oh, I'm right next to it. I'm just right. I was trying to roll. Oh, that sucks. That'd have been funny. Okay. Well, that's no problem. That's no problem. We can fix that. That's no problem. That's what we're here for. I needed this big boy. As a matter of fact, this is a blessing in disguise because I was going to bring this guy over anyway. I was just going to bring him over later, so I'll bring him over now. He's fun to drive, too. We're going to do a lot of work for very little return today. I don't even know if we'll complete a mission doing this. We're just going to build a bridge, 2 bridges now, so that we can rescue some scrap metal that we could get elsewhere for much easier. We're working harder today just for fun, which is what this game is all about. You vaguely follow the instructions, but for the most part, you just want to do what you want to do. Solo stream? Oh, yeah. What's up, Troy? No, there's no gas or damage in this game, which seems like a huge misstep at first, but the more you play it and the more you realize what the game is about, the more it makes sense that there isn't. Like, honestly, I'm going to right my car, mostly because I wasn't paying attention, because I really don't need to, because honestly, you don't tump over that much in this game. It's nothing like, what's going on up here? Is that how much map is left up there? What are the chances? Not great. I'm not going to fuck around and find out. You honestly don't flip vehicles that often in this game. How do I feel about Griffball coming back to Halo? I feel fine about it. I don't know why my feelings matter about Griffball. I didn't make it. It's just named after me. It was Gavin and Bernie. We played it, though. We did a Let's Play in it last week. So that'll be out in the next, whenever. Is there a specific game in my head that I can name that I wish I could have done more videos on, but unfortunately that game didn't have the views to back it up? Oh. Probably. Nothing comes to mind, but probably. More often, I would encounter games that should be good for videos and that there was just like one thing missing that made it not so good. Like, I don't know. I put probably... It was the game that broke me, actually. It was the Mad Max game. It was an open world Mad Max game. I put probably 25 hours into it trying to make things to do's. And every time I'd come up with an idea for an awesome things to do, I'd get like 80% of the way to making it and realize that there was one little mechanic that made it impossible. And so I think I wasted 20-something hours in the game, came away with maybe one video, and that was when I realized I was done doing things to do's and that kind of stuff, and that I had to relinquish controls to Matt because I'd hit my limit and I had other stuff to do, and I could no longer invest that kind of time for very little reward. I don't think I can build it while he's here. Perfect. Easy peasy. Of course, now I don't have the concrete that I was looking for because I built this bridge. I'm going to just go ahead and go home with him. Leave him there for a second. Let's go get that other big boy situated. It's the Mr. Wolfex. Doing great. What's up, Keith? Oh, that's okay, PMT. It wasn't broad at all. I just couldn't think of a specific game to mention, you know? Yeah. I know that there probably is one, but it just not a single, like a solo game comes to mind. Oops. Once again, probably don't need to even be here doing this, because I don't think I really need any of... this is dog shit. This is dog shit. Now, how do we want to handle this? Do we want to bridge this too? Do we want to bridge this too? Or do we want to dump dirt and do the whole thing? So we only have to get... I mean, this is drivable. It's just not fun. We're going to be saying this is drivable, and then here we are. Alright. Stuck on this bullshit tree, unfortunately. Oh, these are some fucking SnowRunner problems right here. Stuck on a tree. Doesn't happen that often in this game. That's okay, though. We're going to break free. Easy peasy. RT shutdown was a net positive. Well, I don't know about that, but everybody made the best out of it, you know? Can't keep hardworking people down. It was definitely destroyed or made a lot of lives difficult. What's up, Regulation Moon Girl? Trees give me belly scratches. All right, now. I don't even need to make this bridge. I can just drive around to the side here. I just didn't want to drive these big guys. I don't want to Austin Powers it. And the whole thing about this game is this. It's having fun doing shit. Like building superfluous bridges. Speaking of which, let's build another one. The good one. The good stuff. Sure, right? Why not? Why not? We're at 72% on this map, and I think at the end of today, we're going to be at 72% on this map, and I think that's okay. I need 6 slabs. That's going to be a lot for this bad boy to carry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of slabs for this little fella. But my big crane's already gone. I can put him in a bigger truck. Let's look at what we got. He's a big boy, let him do it. What are we doing? I didn't start liking Pepsi until late 30s. We didn't need roads because we had horses. Okay, let's see. Unplugged myself. All right, let's see. I do have the Zix. What's my biggest? I don't know. I have cranes open. Can I just see the garage? Thank you. Ha 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 ha. That's too big. Let's go to the shop. Cargo. Could buy this bad boy. I like this idea. I like this idea. Why don't I buy... Mule's a little small. Do I want the Wayfarer? No. Oh, that's bigger. That's nice. Yeah, we want this. Okay. Where's this new boy? Didn't I just buy the fucking thing? Is this it? Yeah. Okay. See what the horn sounds like. It's good. Spent all my inventory on 3 bridges I didn't need to make, but that's the fun of this game. You know what? Let's go ahead and put the brakes on this bad boy, and use you. Are our trucks, are our bases the same size? Is that real? Hold on. No. Damn near. Well, what's the point of that guy then? Fuck. There's literally no point in this other truck then. Might as well just use this guy. Alright, well. Might sell that fucker then. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll drive 2 trucks over there. 3 each. So I got a bunch of stuff to bring back, and it probably makes more sense to bring it back in 2 trucks. So, I'll split the load. Trucks are cool. I agree, man. They really are. Hey, what's up, GM Vault? Ugh. Work like you're fucking supposed to. Thank you. Sometimes this guy fucks with me. This game will addict you. It is such a good, addicting game. I never thought I would like another game like SnowRunner as much as I liked SnowRunner, but I think I like this game better, honestly. All right, we're getting there. 2 to go. Austin has decent paved bike lanes. I'm considering visiting in November. Yeah, it's got tons of bike lanes. Have you ever driven the types of trucks, or would you like the opportunity to if it ever came up? I never have, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. But you know, Sometimes video games are just fantasy. I don't want to go to space and fight space, aliens. I don't want to. I don't actually want to be a space marine, like Master Chief. I just like to play it for fun. So I think this game is kind of an escape in that way, in the way that all video games are. But I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it, but I wouldn't say it's a lifelong dream of mine or anything. More than anything, it's just fun to play with my friends. Okay, let's go. Have I ever... Oh, yeah, no. I already asked that. Or answered that. All right, slow and steady. Forgot I have this big pile of shit up here. I was supposed to make a... You know what? I should just do this, right? While we're here. Although we've been going 40 minutes. Yeah, let's park. Let's just fucking do it. Right here. What do we need? We need a... First and foremost, we needed a dump. Am I more of a mustard or a ketchup guy? I like them both for different things. I would say traditionally I'm more of a ketchup guy. I came to mustard later in life, but I really enjoy it. Yeah. This will be the progress we make in the game. Today is the actual mission to build this road. This is a cool mechanic of the game. You can and you should build this road by yourself, or roads by yourself manually. But when you have a really long road like this, you can just do it this way, the way the game wants you to do it, this way. Because it will save you on having to deal with dirt and shit. I think I need to be out of it now. Let me get over here. Okay. Bridges. Road at pending request. Select truck. So now he will work on his own. He will work on his own. He's going to work on his own. Oh, I forgot to select route. Okay. He's going to work on his own. To do that. To dump the dirt. Look at that. Look at that. Legend. Let's go spectate. Just no difficulty for him. Easy peasy. want to be him again. Trying to be good about recovering on my vehicles, because supposedly there's some bugs about recovering vehicles. Ah! He definitely runs out of sand when you drive him. That's why I didn't want to do it, because that would have been like 4 or 5 loads of sand that I'd have to deal with. But when you let the game do it automatically, it just autofills, which is really nice. What'd you do this weekend, Martha Frog? Let's watch. Do I have something I'm hyped for at the moment? This game, playing more of this game. I'm happy to be home from Vegas and playing this game. I'm excited to go to Michigan here in a couple weeks because we're going to look at some houses, and who knows, maybe I'll find a house in Michigan this trip. I'm definitely open to it for the first time since I started talking about moving to Michigan 5 years ago. I think this is the first trip I'm about to take where I feel like I could reasonably walk away with a home. Oh, thank you for all the hearts. What else am I hyped for? I'm hyped for Love Island tonight. Pretty jazzed. This has been a messy season already. I'm really loving it. What else am I hyped for? Hyped for the... That's what my wife says. Okay. Let's put you back in the garage, big boy. Your work is done. Great job, by the way. Now we're going to need this bad motherfucker right here. Did I ever play Star Siege Tribes? I played Tribes. Is that the same thing as Star Siege Tribes? I played Tribes a little bit. I don't know if that's the same game. Hey, Stormy. You know, when I went to the Aviators game this weekend to throw that pitch out, they do something really cool where they have a aviator dog, which is like their signature hot dog, but they also create a signature hot dog for every opposing team when they come to visit. So I had the opposing team, like the Salt Lake City Bees, whatever their dog was. It was fucking good. Oh, that sounds awesome, Mark. I really like my father-in-law. Sounds like you like yours too. It's less about what I want and more about what my wife wants in terms of house. I don't think I ever played Tribes. When I played Tribes, I played it like with Rooster Teeth, probably never with anyone. So, yeah, who knows though? So much of my memory is imperfect and. Let's do this. This is a fun one to spectate. Yeah, I thought it was a cool camaraderie thing to do as well. They make this look so much easier than it is. This is easily the hardest part of this. This motherfucker is impossible to drive, especially when the spreader is down. Ugh. I have the big dump, yeah. You just don't need it when it's auto dumping for the AI. That's why I didn't bother pulling it out. Oh, don't listen. You don't have to sell Michigan on me, or Tama. I've been going there 4 to 6 times a year for the last 7 years, 8 years. My wife's family moved out there, and we spend so much time out there. I don't go more than 3 or 4 months without going out there, so I'm pretty familiar, at least with the Detroit area, which is where we'll be living. Spent the last 3 years or so in earnest looking at houses that, you know, with under the idea that I'd be buying one day. So I feel like I know the area. I feel like I know the market. I feel like I have already seen all the kinds of houses they have and what I'd be into. And mostly my wife wants a century home. She wants to live in a house that's over 100 years old, which will be fun for all the problems it has. But that just means it'll be good content for you guys on the podcast, you know? You can also do this guy in low gear, and that's supposed to ease out the bumps and stuff too. But once again, I'm going to leave it up to the AI to do, so he's going to do a fucking better job than I ever would. Hey, what's up, Abzul? Not great. I mean, it's not bad, Timo. It was better 3 years ago, but we'll see. Oh yeah, there's basically every house in Austin that was built from 2020 to 2024 probably is going to fall apart in the next 20 years. Oh, that's cool. Inuyasha. I've never owned a new home. I've only owned old homes. My first house was built in the 80s. My second house was built in the 30s, and my third house, the last house, the fuckface house, was built in the early 40s, I think. Late 30s, early 40s. It was a little newer than my previous house. I'd love to juice the speed on this guy a little bit if I could. Oh, that's awesome, Wiley Duster. All right, let's watch the magic happen. I'm right there with you, Timo. I'm right there with you. It's like at 50 years old, I don't want to shoot aliens or members of a fake opposing military force from some fake country on Earth. I just want to make roads and then drive on those roads. And then have my friends come in and drive on those roads with me. I'm good, Songslinger. How are you doing? Good to have you here. While I have you, since I haven't shilled yet today. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not here for my health. I'm here because I stream a couple times a week. A, because I love Roadcraft, and don't look for me to stream anything else because it's going to be just this for a while, for the foreseeable future. But I'm here mostly because I want to tell people about the Regulation podcast that may not be aware of it, what Gavin and I have been up to since Rooster Teeth ended. So if you're not familiar with Regulation, I hope you'll check it out. If you liked anything we did at Achievement Hunter, I think you'll like it. That's not happening when playing manually. It's only blue painted roads. What's up, Jumpy? Thank you for the sub. Greatest podcast in the world. I agree. I genuinely do. I can't think of a podcast that's better than ours. Nope. You almost tricked me into going the wrong way, which I'm going to find out after this is all said and done would have been a huge shortcut. But that's okay. Regulation gameplay filled a void for me too. So happy to be back playing video games again finally. I really didn't think there for about 5 years that I'd ever come back to it. I thought I had beaten it and that I had moved on, and then the truck boys got me back in, and then I had so much fun. Here I am with you guys. And now it's all I want to do. I have a bunch of baseball cards from the early 90s I'm planning on sending you because they are taking up room. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Absol. I'm going to get the break show up and running here again pretty soon. I have done most of the buying. I got the cameras in. I have the overhead camera stand in. I have the table. I just need chairs, which I think I might go with bar stools, and HDMI cables, I think. Some silly shit like that. I need another tripod. Got the lighting kit set up. So I think I just need I need to run the cameras into OBS, figure all that tech out, and then I guess I need a computer to do that. We have the computer, we just haven't set it up yet, but it exists, so. Well, thank you, Doc Hollandaise. I don't know what you guys are doing Thursday, but typically I record the Regulation podcast on... Actually, yeah. Typically I record the Regulation podcast on Thursdays and like one gameplay or supplemental. So I book nothing else on Thursdays. I give myself the entire day just to do the Regulation podcast because that is by far the most important out of all this work we do. But this Thursday... we're not recording because Nick was out of town or something, and so we're going to record... That's not ideal, but it's okay. So we're going to... so I have the day off, and it just happens to be my birthday, because I'm turning 50, and so I was thinking at some point about streaming for a little bit, because Emily asked what I wanted to do on my birthday, and honestly, a lot of this. I don't want to play too much. I need to spend time with my family, but I might come in and record some on Thursday if you guys are around, want to hang out. I'm sure I'll be back tomorrow morning as well. We're doing some gameplays tomorrow, I think, but so I don't know if I'll be able to do my rise and grind morning thing I've been doing with you guys, but if not, I'll at least stream in the afternoon tomorrow. All right, we're staged. Now we're ready for the last bit. Drive this bad boy over, who I didn't need to buy, but I'll fuck around with anyway, just see how he rolls. I don't know if this is the thing I bought or the thing I thought I bought. Maybe I didn't buy it. No, I must have bought it because I only have like 30 grand. Yeah. Do we really need all 5 to record the pod? Oh my God, absolutely. It's a 5-person podcast. Yeah. We can do gameplays and supplementals and stuff without all 5 of us, but we could never... There's 2 things. There's probably more. I'll say there's 3 things I would never do without all 5 of us. There might be more, but off the top of my head, I would never record a Regulation podcast without the entire crew. I would never record a sausage talk without the entire crew. And I would never record a draft without the entire crew. I think that those things are unique are unique and require full staff. Roadcraft is more fun than SnowRunner. Roadcraft is so much more fun than SnowRunner that I no longer want to play SnowRunner. I'm sure I'll get back to it someday and have fun, but it's going to be a long time before I want to play SnowRunner again. I don't think there was a punishment for Nick getting caught with the mask. I don't remember how that worked out. We went out of town right after we recorded it. Yeah, we're still going strong, C-Bomb. Me, Gavin, and then Eric, who used to be a producer at RT, and Nick, who was a sound engineer, and then Andrew Panton, who was the most important person at Rooster Teeth and a lot of people didn't know about, have a company called Regulation Company. Video games, live action, podcasts, podcast supplementals, the whole deal. I didn't strap these bad boys down at any point, did I? All right, now that I've arrived, let's be safe. Oh, yeah, no worries, Timo. Deep in SnowRunner. You're finishing Alaska. Hell, which Alaska? First Alaska? I think there's two. I can never remember if it was Alaska or Russia that we were spent so much time in. It was so long. And had so many treacherous ice roads to drive across. Wisconsin is what did me in on SnowRunner. We got so deep in Wisconsin, and it was such a motherfucker. I had to take a break for a while. And then instead of getting back into it, I played it a little bit. I got back into it a little bit, but then I just got into this because this has been so great. All right, these are not ideal. I could smooth this out, or we could say fuck it and live with it. Almost everything we just did there, except for the auto road build, was completely unnecessary. I've been able to drive over all that stuff just fine. It's annoying, but I just figured you're supposed to be making roads in this game. Why wait for them to tell you? Why not make a road just for the fun of it? I never played Death Stranding. I read that Death Stranding 2 was too good, and he had to tone it down because the playtester said it was too good. Sweet. And then this wall of pipes right here. This is what I wanted to come get. And then back here behind it, there's another wall of pipes. I'm hoping that the game will release new missions to be done on old maps, or I was going to fill this in at some point too. Get all those pipes, but we'll give new missions for old maps, or allow user created missions, because once you 100% this map, which is just 100%ing what they want you to do, there's no reason to keep playing it. You should move on to the next one. But I spend so much time making shit and having fun doing it. I don't want to leave the map behind, you know? That is one thing, like, I feel like in this game, when you leave a map behind, there's more you could have done. In SnowRunner, when you leave a map behind, it's like, thank fucking God I'm past that. Don't ever make me do that again. At least in my experience. There are no missions to save vehicles, at least not that I've done so far. Yeah, we've joked around. Me and the Truck Boys have joked around about trying to like pave a whole map or something. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that someday. We want to build a racetrack, like a really nice racetrack, and then have races. That seemed like a bad idea. said, fuck it, why not? See what happens. Get this asshole stuck under me. That's honestly all right. All right, we'll park you. Switch back over, get closer. I'll always love you. Man, really bummed about Brian Wilson dying. I don't think that's close enough. There we go. You know what? Let's drop that and let's fix that. There we go. Give me that back. I'll take you. I don't want to do that. I want to flip this fucking truck doing that. Get out of there. Thank you. Sorry, I'll look at the chat in a second. This requires a little bit of attention. What? Lift it up. Is that as high as it gets? Are you telling me that's as good? Thank you. Wow, that doesn't hold much, does it? I really need to get a bigger truck. I have a feeling I was about to buy a bigger truck and I didn't hit buy. No, I bought it. It's this. But this does not seem big enough. Perfect. I think I could probably put a third on top, right? Oops. Let go. No. Okay. Okay. Feel pretty good about that. There's a lot of like ridiculous ways I could overstack this thing and then drive it around like a cartoon. I see it all the time on Reddit. Get these things super high. I could stand them up in the back of the bed and try to cram 3 or 4 or like more in, but I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to overcomplicate it today. I was doing myself a kindness by building this bridge. God, I thought about just filling it in with dirt and trying to like see how much dirt it took to do that, but I'm really glad I didn't go that route. All right, let's find out where to take this. We're going to need steel beams pretty soon. I think I got a big steel beam mission coming up. My first one for this map, so keep that in mind. And then, of course, this is going to be a little dicey right here. Slow and steady. You got this. You got this. I will say to whoever I was talking to about it earlier, if you play SnowRunner and love it, you're going to love this game. Because the driving is familiar enough that you'll feel really... It'll be frustrating at first because the controls are different, and you'll be like, why'd they do it that way? Why do they winch this way? That's stupid. That's not what I'm used to. My fingers feel dumb. But after you get over that and you see like the virtues of it all, you'll feel like having played SnowRunner has given you a tremendous advantage in this game. I'm still early days in it, but nothing in the game has been hard on the level of, or frustrating on the level of SnowRunner in the ways that it can be. Steel pipe facility. Don't need those, but we do need steel beams, which I think is over here. That's a long way. Is there any other steel beam shops anywhere? Anyone? Steel beam? Okie dokie. Long drive ahead of us. Did anybody play Expeditions and actually enjoy it? Andrew did. He loved it. I didn't give it enough of a chance. My friend Antonio, one of the truck boys, he played it a lot, and he really liked it. Really liked it. And we've been talking, actually, about how much fun... Burndog and I as well have been talking about how much fun this is, and how, because this is so much fun, we feel like we need to go back and give Expedition some more time, because maybe we just didn't immerse ourselves in it enough like we're doing with this one. Because there were some points in this game, I'm not going to lie. There were a couple moments in this game when I was not sure I wanted to continue with it early on. Like, it was frustrating, and I just wasn't getting it. And it was similar but different to SnowRunner, and so you're like, your fingers feel fucking stupid because you keep hitting the wrong buttons. But once I got past that, this game opened up, and I'm so glad I picked it up for a third time. And it was only because Andrew wouldn't stop. Like, he was texting me about how much fun he was having, and he made me jealous. And then so I was like, I gotta get past this hump and figure this out. And then I did. I'm so glad I did. Oh, that's crazy, Dr. Mouse. This game's pretty glitchy. I mean, all of their games are. Time does fly. That's a lot of time to put into it, Big B. I hear the exploration element of it is really good if you embrace it. I just never did that. Well, also, Funhouse had, like, if they had an office tour, Funhouse had like 7 offices. I remember when we first started working with them, every time I went to visit them, they were in a different office. Full screen kept bouncing them around. You know what I just realized? We are literally... Hold on. We are literally taking steel pipes from the northwest corner of the map, or steel to recycle, all the way to the southeast side of the map. We are traversing the longest possible distance between 2 points on the map. Thank you, Dr. Mouse, for the subs. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Early birthday gift for Jeff. I really appreciate that. And congratulations to everybody who just got a sub. Dr. Mouse is a nice person, a kind person, a generous person. It's fuel all over again. It feels like it, yeah. Fuel Stram. You know, Fuel's one of those games where I would genuinely be into playing it again and doing another, like, Let's Play race type thing in it, but the last couple times we tried it, it just was working so piss poor that it was almost impossible. I don't think the last couple times we did it, we even were successfully able to keep everybody in the game. I think we kept losing players and trying to make it just... It's an old game. I'd love to do it, though, if it was stable. Oh yeah, I'm not fully opened on the map yet. I'm only at like 70% of this map, so I have a little bit of the fringes to open up still. Hey, offbeat plays. Yeah, it's little Jeffy. What's up? You got your husband in this game? That's awesome. Speaking of best time of the day, it's almost 5:01's not too far off. Maybe we'll stick around that long. We'll see. The controls between the cranes doesn't bother me. Sometimes I hit them too. The big problem I have is it's not the most responsive in the world. So sometimes I'll go from right bumper to left bumper and it won't register, and then I'll start doing something and it doesn't work, or I'll undo something. And so I just got to remember to slow down a little bit when I bounce between, because the way it's split, like half of the controls are on the right bumper subset and half of them are on the left. And I actually think that works very well as long as I'm not moving faster than the controllers can handle. I'm enjoying playing video games again. What else? Oh, you know what we have coming out this week? And I'm not sure. I apologize. I'm not sure if it's... You know what? Let me look at the calendar real fast. Have we released our schedule for the week yet? Let me see. I always am scared I'm going to get in trouble. Yeah, Gears 10 was yesterday. Gears Part 10 was yesterday on the site. That's Patreon exclusive. Today is the Twitch VOD, which was Andrew playing Gears last Friday with you guys, the remaster. Tomorrow's Regulation Podcast 57. Oh, Thursday is Doom Dark Ages Regulation Gameplay. We're doing that. These aren't the right dates. That's last week. Yeah, that's last week. Golf with Your Friends, GTA Heist, Doomsday Part 4. I'm not sure what else. Pretty sure there's a Gumpler video in there coming out soon. That's live action. That's where we try to create a very special Gurpler called the Gumpler. Very excited for that. Hey, what's up, that guy? I heard you're that guy. Yeah, today's the Gears VOD. It's Tuesday. Tuesday is always the Twitch VOD day from the Friday Twitch stream. Not this Twitch. I stream on this account a couple times a week, but on Fridays at 4 p.m. Central, we have our regulation streams where the group, usually the full group streams, not always. And then we turn that into a VOD that's released every Tuesday in case you missed it. Oh, don't worry. I just made my thumbnail. I definitely referenced Forrest Gump. That's very funny. So you're not Dr. Mouse, you're the drunk mouse. Well, you're Dr. Mouse in my book. Oh, of course, Gobo. Thank you for giving me a reason to do it. This is how I can do something I really enjoy, like play this video game, and justify it to myself because I'm working right now, because I'm technically making a little bit of money. Not really, but mostly I'm promoting regulation to you and everybody who listens. And therefore, I feel like that's a worthwhile cause and makes doing this worth my time. Otherwise, I'd have to be editing Saul right now. I have two Saul rights to edit, and I just don't. After recording 2 podcasts and a Saul right today, the idea of looking at waveforms and editing it just didn't have it in me. So I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, thanks for the comments on the compliments on the regulation thumbnails. I have a lot of fun making them. There we go. See, look at all this scrap metal down here. This is all so much closer and easier to get to. But it was so much fun to do the other. See all those little weird white highlights from a distance? I wonder what those are of or for. Oh no! 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 Thank you. No flipping in the fucking final stretch. I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's like weird little distance artifacts. It's like the edges of concrete or something. I've never noticed that before. Maybe it's because of the rain. Should I blame it on the rain? Take it. All of that didn't give me one steel beam. That was so much to transport for so long to not even create one beam. All right. Well, let's put this bad boy away. You can just go right back in the garage, buddy. It's fun driving you, but I don't know how much it helped. I guess it helped in the sense that if I can't get a bigger cargo. What did I think I picked? I don't want that. This, I have this. Don't have this. How big is this? Oh, well now that's different. Is that bad? Is that guy got? That's the one I just bought. That was tiny. Didn't think it was gonna be tiny. Don't want that. That's also small. Not right level for some of this shit. No. Yeah, it might be you. Yeah. Yeah. This bad boy. I don't have enough money for that. All right, I'm gonna go take a piss, and I'll be right back. I'm muted. You wouldn't believe the things I was saying. You wouldn't believe. Oh, it was brutal. So many things. I was being so controversial. I was really giving it to some people. Probably for the best that it was muted. I would have. I might have got canceled. Honestly, yeah. I was really laying into some people about some stuff. Oh goodness, dude, this is fucking ridiculous. This is gonna be so much fun though. It does not have 4x4, and it's gonna be a stretch to get it through some of these bridges I built, but it's worth a shot. If I can't, I've always got my mule or whatever it is in this game up there. I'll get 3 more of those bad boys. Maybe I'll get 4. Say fuck it. Try for 4. Once again, not worth it for what I'm doing, but just fun. If you can't be stupid, what's the point? Oh, thanks, Timo. Salad cream this stream. You're cool. Welcome to my streams. I don't know that I've ever done a full stream without being muted or having my webcam turned off for a portion of it. It's just never happened. It's probably never gonna happen. Rudy's barbecue sauce, still the sauce to get. It's still a sauce to get. It's a good one. I love it. I especially like the spicy. But you know, there's a lot of barbecue competition in Austin these days, and I will be honest with you. I kind of fallen off barbecue the last couple of years. Too much of a good thing, I think. You know, so I'm not up to speed on all the sauces. I know Franklin barbecue sauce is real good. Stubbs is real good. Obviously, Rudy's is great. Any chance we get a stream where you make a thumbnail? Maybe. I make a thumbnail. I make my thumbnails on a different computer, on this one over here. So I don't know you'd be able to see it. I'd have to. I don't know. I can figure it out maybe. Yeah, it's. Unfortunately, here on What's in the Box, it's too big of a thing, and so you'll have it too much, and then you get burned out on it. Doing a 2-hour drive from Metallica this year, trying out the Colorado Rudy's finally. I bet it's awesome. I bet it's just as good as Texas. I'm a fan of that company. I think that they do a good job of maintaining their quality. Uh-oh. Little bitch. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I mean, I could probably fuck my way through this. I don't know that I can. Can I back this guy all the way up? Here's what we're gonna do. Say goodbye to him for a minute. We'll just go ahead and park you back here. It's fine. Did I still have the dump truck out? I don't. Yeah, I mean, the sauce is not to say Texas barbecue is bad. They just focus on the meat and the sauce is an afterthought. I think that's to say that Texas barbecue is good because we don't feel like you need barbecue sauce to eat our meat because it's cooked properly and with flavor. And so barbecue sauce is and should be unnecessary if you're eating at the right barbecue restaurant. I definitely subscribe to that thought. That being said, barbecue sauce is fun, so enjoy it. Why not? But, yeah. I don't think people think of it as an afterthought when they cook barbecue in Texas. I think they think of it as a crutch for bad barbecue. Like asking for ketchup at a steak restaurant. This is so dumb what we're doing. So not the point. Well, it's 100% the point, but not the mission. I have the field service vehicle. I could drive it out there and spawn stuff to it much quicker. And had I known I was going to be spending this much time out there, I probably would have done that. But it was sort of a piecemealed operation. The only thing left I have to drive out there is the bulldozer. At this point. So. You can't upgrade the trucks themselves, but you can buy upgraded trucks. There's also potential that that'll be patched in at some point, too. I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking tired from fun. Like, here I'm bitching about being tired because I went to Las Vegas all weekend and hung out with my friends and was dumb and filmed videos. I'm excited, though. We went to the Pinball Hall of Fame and we filmed some videos there that I think would be pretty cool. All right, dickhead. So there was a bug in this game that did not allow you to pour sand next to the mouth of a bridge. I believe that bug has been fixed. I know that's not the problem spot, but I wanted to grab it while I was there because it is a problem spot. And the rest of you can go right here. What are the chances I can refill right here? Oh, shit. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. I can get back to sand real fast. I don't even need to recover. Do it. Let's move you out of the way then. We'll spend some more time working with you then. Might as well, huh? If I've got that proximity to sand, look, I can already refill. All right, let's go get the other. Let's go get this bad boy. Yeah. Oh, the Steve-O slow-mo video. That was a fun day, man. That's the only time I've ever helped out and participated with a slow-mo guys shoot, and it was Gavin just being really, really nice to me because he knows how big of a Jackass fan I am. And so he offered me the opportunity to come hang out and just kind of help set up shots and stuff, and I fucking jumped at it because it was really cool to spend an afternoon with Steve-O, somebody I'd spent so much of my life watching on TV, you know? Was Steve-O nice guy? He was really nice. He was super nice. It was genuinely lovely. And very motivated to get the shot, if that makes sense. Like, he's, for as much as those guys fuck around and they give the perception of being a bunch of, you know, man children who just want to rub their balls on each other and play pranks, which, you know, is a big part of it. Fuck me. Fuck me. I gotta fucking pay attention when I drive. I was not paying attention to driving there. As much as all that's true, they only got successful because they were professional and because they were motivated and they knew how to film, you know, and they got it done. And I was really impressed with his adherence to the shot. I would get a tattoo by Steve-O. Why not? Now, does your payload fall out? It depends on what it is. If it's sand, yes. If it's secured, no. So, like, you can secure payloads. And in much the same way you do in SnowRunner. You pack it in SnowRunner. In this game, you secure the payload, and it like monkey straps it in, which is cool. And then it's safe, as far as I know. I haven't dumped anything that was strapped in when I flipped. What are my thoughts on the straight story? Well, I haven't thought about it in a long time, but my thoughts are that I think it's a brilliant film. I loved it. I loved every second of it. I got to see an early screening of it at South by Southwest. David Lynch presented it. It was one of the highlights of my life, and I thought it was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, that's very nice of you to say, Freisenborg, but there's no stars here. Just a bunch of assholes chatting. Do I know what Stage 5 and Stage 4 are used for these days? Man, I haven't been over there since I mean, I can't get through the gate anymore. I don't have access. But no, I don't have any idea. I know that Walker Texas Ranger was at Stage 5 for a while after, we left Stage 5 just to move into Soundstage at the end there because they needed it for Walker and we didn't necessarily need the space at that point. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have any idea what would be there now, if anything. Not a clue. I did see they announced the new Spaceballs. I saw the teaser trailer for it. I'm pretty jazzed. I think that'd be very cool. Stop, dickhead. Stop. 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 Brakes. Idiot. God damn. This thing gets going and then it's off to the races. I'm sure it's fine. See how well this does for us. Okay. All right, we'll park here and let's just fucking see, huh? See if that was enough. No big deal if it wasn't. No harm, no foul. You ended up in your job because Gus recommended the book The Martian 10 years ago? That's crazy. It's a good book. He hasn't been out of retirement for a long time, but he is out of retirement, I believe. I don't think it's been that long, a couple of years. And he's been really selective with what he's done, from what I can tell. I think Rick Moranis is one of the coolest, at least from what I know about his story, most selfless people. To retire from, if you're not familiar with his story, he had a couple of kids, very successful, height of his success. His wife died tragically. I believe it was cancer, but don't quote me on that. And he retired from acting to be a stay-at-home dad and take care of his kids. Didn't want him to lose two parents, you know? Hell yeah. Congratulations, Drunk Mouse. That's 343 is awesome. I have a ton of admiration and respect for all the Bungie and 343 people. You've never been to Las Vegas before? Well, there's a lot of different Vegases you could go to. I really don't know about your budget and price range and stuff, but we wanted to stay on Fremont Street because none of us had ever stayed there before. And we thought it would be fun, so that's like a different part of Vegas. It's downtown Vegas. It's like a trashier Vegas. And so we stayed at the Circa Hotel, and that was good. It was fun. I didn't mind it. Pool was very loud. But usually I stay on the Strip at the Wynn or Venetian or, one of those places. We don't talk about Bing. Your wife said, pass by a fish tank on a stand. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Get yourself a free fish tank. All right. Wish me luck. Easy. I was trying to blow my horn in victory, but I don't know if this guy has a horn. It's not blowing. I shouldn't have stopped to blow the horn. Now I'm stuck. Really? Okay. That's not a big problem. It's a baby problem. What's up, Jewel? Cardinal Tetra or a planted Bloody Mary cherry shrimp. Huh. Good to see you, Frozenberg. Definitely check out Regulation Podcast if you haven't and you get a chance. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope to see you around. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Strong fucking bulldozer, huh? Okay. You. This is so much stupid work. Something that's so not worth it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Alright, motherfucker. Come on, you asshole. Pack up. This is such a mess. I love it. Who would win in a basketball tournament between me and I would beat the shit out of them. Are you kidding? You spent an hour filling that whole stand? Yeah. I can see why. Man, we will see, huh? We will see how well that worked. Oof. All right. Come on. All right, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to recover. That's fine. I think I'd beat Nick in basketball as well. I don't know that I'd beat those guys in a lot of sports, but I feel pretty confident in my basketball abilities. And if you've ever seen me throw a baseball or hit home runs, I think it's pretty clear that I am possessed of the Mickey Mantle gene. I have a long story in the latest episode about how that pitch came to be and how my body handled it. Third time's a charm. Luckily, it's not a far or unpleasant drive. And it gives us something to do. I feel like I know this route like the map back of my hand now. This is what it's like to play trucks, play SnowRunner with Antonio, one of the truck boys. He's like, what's the most difficult and complicated way we can do this as a challenge? And then he sets out to do it. I always love that about him. Those guys don't want to play basketball. I'm having a great day, thank you. I mean, I'm playing one right now. Yeah, that sucks. But if you're gonna have to do it, this seems like a good map to do it on because it's a fucking awesome map. Were your roads reset too, or did you still have them? I've played both of those games. They're fine. Not really. Doesn't really do it for me in the way this does. Look at that. No problems. Easy peasy. Solve that conundrum just fine. Then we go right up C-dub-C here. Easy peasy. Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me at this point. Are you serious? Motherfucker. There's no such thing as gravel for better traction, unfortunately. I mean, I could lay a road down gravel, but I can't lay like loose gravel down. But what I can do is flatten this out a little bit more and see if that helps. And when it doesn't, because it probably won't, I'm just going to dump more sand down there and keep filling it in. Good deal. Okay. That's actually fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do this. Okay, back at it. You know what? Okay. If you load it and leave, does it stay fully loaded? I don't know what you mean by that. Like, you talking about sand or cargo? Depends on what you're doing. You will lose the cargo if you, like, move into the garage. Let's see. Let's see how that did us. This is not possible. You get through this. It is not possible to fail this. I refuse to accept. After all that work. It's just not possible. Oh my god, of course this truck is intended for paved roads. This is not what it's for at all. No four-wheel drive, no diff lock. We're not going to let that stop us. At all. Not going to be any kind of problem going downhill. At least we know that. How is it possible that you can't get traction on traction? Oh no. Why did it... Why didn't that... Alright. Okay. Easy peasy. Yeah, I know it rolled backwards because I took the brakes off, but I had attached it to the winch first. So I was hoping that it would grab. It did not. Hold on. What was that up there? That was a path up here to all this. Wait, where am I? This path up here. I can't, there's no real easy way to get back down to here, right? Not really. Okay. Yeah, winch is detached when you swap trucks. That makes sense. I just... It's kind of hoping. You gotta test stuff out in new games. See if they work like the old games or not. All right. Now, where were we? It's a little challenging to back up in. Tight turn here. This bad boy. Why does that not want to... Oh, it's getting stuck on my... Is my crane folded? No, my anchors? No, they're just touching. The feather turn from Snow Runner still works, thankfully. Okay. All right. Let's clear this mess out. Okay. Woo. Oh, thank you for the community dinosaur. Oh, we dinosauring again? Oh boy. Oh boy. These fucking dinosaurs. Okay. Let's switch that, pick that up. Oh, too high now. Dickhead. Okay. Okay. But there's a big boy I want to get. So let's do that. Hey, it's 501! Hey, it's 502! That's awesome. Happy 501, everybody. Congratulations, we made it. What about this? I saw this earlier. What about this? I bet that's a lot of scrap right there. I hope this is, I'm not about to use this, I'm not about to scrap something that's mission related. Just crossed my mind. It's a possibility. That way, come on. Hey, what's up? I'm glad when you catch it too, Ashton. All right. Oh, look at how high up we are. Oh, that's the other truck. Ooh, it's a big boy. Big boy. Oh, wow. That's such a big boy. Okay. How do we do this? This is so much bigger than I thought it was on the ground. But just imagine if we can make it work. Cannot secure cargo. I'm not surprised. I can't. Oh man, that would be so fun if it would let me strap it. That's a shame. Are you sure I can't strap it? Come on. What if I put it further in the back? All right, I give up. I give up. That would have been fun. I'll come get it in a different vehicle. Throw it in the back of that fucking dump truck, maybe. Let's get it over here out of the way. Too good to be true. Would have been too fucking funny. It's okay. We have all these bad boys to get still. Which from what I can tell are like the least useful of all metal to recycle. They give you the least amount of shit. But safety in numbers. Or strength in numbers. Don't do that. I'm not gonna fit. Whatever. Losing my patience here. Oh, back here, please. What an odd angle to see shit. What? No. What are you doing? Stop. Oh. God, that scared me. Get over here. Jesus, man. Ugh, and I had that picked up. Ridiculous. Oof. Oh, you guys can't see it at all because of the camera. Yeah. You're not much worse off than I am, honestly. I think I can do one more, and then we'll call that done. And we'll see if this is actually deliverable. You out of the way. Oh, for goodness sake. This is why I want to get rid of these fucking pipes. Wait. All right. bottomed out on the turnaround. Bottomed out on the turnaround. Big problem for Jeff here. Let's keep shimmying our way back. Good Lord. That was a lot, huh? All right. Where? No, not you. You. Sand, please. We'll put some work into you real fast. Yeah, listen to the Good Morning Gus podcast, Mansa Joe. We do a different episode, or we do a different coffee shop just about every episode, so you can hear our reviews there. Off the top of my head, this, what is it called? Desnudo coffee. Since they're already here, might as well use them, right? Ay, 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 ay. It's going well, Fresh DGK. How you doing? Oh, that's awesome. Sneck, thank you. For anybody that's just tuning in who's not familiar with what I've been up to, currently do a podcast with Gavin called The Regulation Podcast. It is the main business we do. Podcasts, Let's Plays, that kind of stuff. And I stream here to kind of bring awareness to that and to promote it. So if you could check it out, regulatetrend.com. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But only if you like stuff that's fun and awesome and cool and enjoyable. Only if you like to like. Oy, yay. Okay. It's a squirrely motherfucker when driving. The funny thing about this is there are so many spots on the map that I'm already familiar with ahead of us that are going to be so hard to do in this thing. Maybe impossible. But I didn't really think that far ahead when I was thinking about this morning, or actually all weekend, because I didn't get, I was in Vegas all weekend, so I get to play. So I've been thinking about doing this all weekend. And getting it to the destination wasn't really a part of it. Getting it out of here, that was what I really wanted to do. I feel like I'm succeeding at that. In this big dumb truck. Good, looking good, looking real good. Oh, thank you so much, Drunk Mouse, right? All right, here we go. I gotta be honest with you, this has worn me the fuck out. 2.5 hours of essentially doing just this. Fucking jackknife this thing, being mad at it and not being smart. And I don't want to do that. Okay. God damn it. Okay. So we need a lot of dirt right here, huh? All right, you son of a bitch. You somehow missed Anmus all right and Fuckface when they started. Well, you got a lot to catch up on then. It's hundreds and hundreds of podcasts. How's that looking? Does that look good? I feel like that's good. Is Anma on YouTube? I don't believe so. No. You'd have to go to a podcast app like Apple Music or Apple or Spotify or SoundCloud or whatever podcast host you use, aggregator or whatever. What did you think Fuckface was if you didn't like? What was your misunderstanding of it? Just out of curiosity, I'd love to know. Podcast Addict. There you go. Pocket Cast on Android. I hear a lot of people talk about Pocket Cast. 1 day and 7 hours left. Yeah, we did about 206 episodes of Fuckface, I think, before Rich Teeth shut down, and then we just recorded today. We recorded episodes 59 and 60 of Regulation. So the show across its two names is about 270 podcasts deep now. Well, the name was the Fuckface. That was the whole point of it. Yeah, to make a almost unsellable product successful. You got Andrew Panton and Andy Blanchard get confused. A lot of people do that, which is odd to me because I know them both, and because one is Andy and one is Andrew, and so it's not quite the same name. But it's such a common mistake that happened that I guess it just must be. I must be in the minority there. It just must be a pretty easy thing to mix up because you're not in the minority there. It happens all the time. A lot of people thought Andrew Panton and Andy Blanchard were the same people, but they are very different dudes. Does Bernie now own Fuckface? No, I own Fuckface. Or we own Fuckface. No, Bernie bought Rooster Teeth. We bought Fuckface. This is not a problem. This is not a problem. How do I get you? Okay. This is not a problem. Oh, thanks, Alex. Yeah, I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well, too. Gotta get this fucking truck across this bridge, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. When Andy Blanchard showed up at RT, I spent months going, this is the guy who carried everyone through the Destiny raid. Of course, now, having listened to Fuckface and Regulation, I say, this is the... Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Andy Blanchard and Andrew Panton have ever even met. If there's one thing on this planet I am sure that Andrew Panton is not, it's Andy Blanchard. That is, that might be the only thing I'm certain of. That didn't do it? Oh, you bitch. Okay. Not a problem. Like that. Like I hit the... Definitely doing damage to myself this way. This is not smart. Okay, here's what we're gonna do to undo that. Let's come back up. Well, that's not going to work. Not a problem. I think I might have fucked myself here a little bit. There's a pretty good chance I fucked myself here a little bit. Oh, God. That was deeper and rougher than I thought it would be. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, let's recover. Do I listen to anything while playing trucks? I do, usually, but not when I'm talking to y'all, obviously, because can't be playing copyrighted music or whatever. Oops, don't do that. But usually I listen to music, yeah. Truck Boys and I have a playlist we listen to. Do I need Gus's assistance at this game? Fuck no. This is not a Gustavo Sorolla joint. He would not be much help in this. This is the opposite of what Gus would be good at. Hey, you enjoyed your patch shirt? Thank you. Very glad to hear that. We're pretty proud of it, so hopefully we'll have the patch hat out before too long. I got a sample coming just to check it out here in the next couple weeks. Fingers crossed. No, thank you. All right. I can't believe I'm thinking about giving up on this. I gotta stop streaming at some point. We're going on 3 fucking hours today, and all I've done is get this thing stuck. If I recover from right there, though, I'm gonna drop all those fucking pipes there and make a huge mess for myself. And all I would have done is moved them 50 feet. Build a bunch of bridges that are awesome, but not for that vehicle. Not doing concrete right now. Trying to haul this bad boy. Got myself into a bit of a situation. Okay. Let's try one more thing. Let's try one more thing. Hey, what's up, Sir Spocky? Let's definitely have more power in forward than reverse, so let's do that. I could obviously get the big crane out, drive it back over here, lift that motherfucker up with that, but I don't really want to. Would you fucking knock it off? That is getting real annoying. Christ. These bridges are These bridges are a motherfucker to back up into. Alright, good. Christ. Now, here's what we do. Going and getting it and coming back. Well, I'd have to recover it and then drive it back down. because it's yeah, it's oh, that's no good. Okay. What's the other one look like? Not you. Don't I have two? I just have the one? Oh yeah, this one. Is this it? Yeah. Is that the one I was just looking at? No, that's this one. This is better in every way. Okay. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna make one more attempt. We've come too far. We've done too much work to give up now. We built 3 bridges today. An entire road. Paved over so many holes. You might be able to do that, 640. I know a lot of people play this game with a wheel. There's my horn. What's up, strangely familiar? Today Tuesday. New episode of Saw Rights out today. If anybody's looking for something to listen to. I think I give a book review, so that should be pretty exciting. Got new episode 59 of Regulation comes out tomorrow. And no, I'm sorry, 58 comes out tomorrow. 58's a good one. 59 will be next week, and that'll be when we start talking about our Vegas weekend on all the shenanigans from Las Vegas. Okay. Sitting here thinking about if I get it out of this, if I can unfuck this, I might just turn it into metal pipes. I know I don't need metal pipes. I need metal beams, but I also don't need this metal to become beams because I have tons of metal to source the beams from on their side of the map. But yeah, like this is gonna be rough for me right here, getting out of this. Although I already did it. Okay. That's cool. Look like a fucking... Lift! Lift, you son of a bitch. Lift. It's too much. Okay. That's all going to go wrong. Just all wrong. Okay. Something funny will happen here. We were too ambitious, and here's what we're going to do about it. Oops. I'm going to pull everything back. I didn't need to pull that out. Let's take everything back. Let's drive out there and see what we're working with. I think I just left a bunch of metal pipes all over the bridge. Where the fuck am I? The wrong place. Okay. Last time. The irony is, I was just trying to move more pipes at once, trying to be a big boy. I could have fit 3 at a time, maybe 4 at a time in this thing, and done multiple trips, successful trips in that time. But we learned. We experimented. We failed a little bit, which is fun. Failing's good. It's how we learn. It's how we grow. It's how we become better truckers. I gotta get better cars too. I think that there might be some vehicles that you can use it on. Like, not every vehicle is for use on every map, unfortunately. I think there's some better solutions for hauling this stuff out there. It smells like achievements. Thanks to the sub, Ash Duster. It's now Halo Studios, yeah. We just played Griffball last week, did a video in it. It was a lot of fun. Got to watch Eric just play Griffball for the first time in his life. Look at that pile of crap down there. Dickhead. Do what I'm asking you to do, please. God damn. It may not look like it, but the controls are being little assholes right now. Being very pedantic about this particular one. It's not how I want that to be. What does my wife want? Okay. We're making some progress today, either way, motherfucker. Even if I'm only turning in half of these things to the place that they don't really need to go to. Wife wants dinner, yeah. She's bringing home stuff. She's gonna make dinner. I mean, I'll help, but yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Got a long drive ahead of us. All the way across the map. Please be careful. This is easy. This is the easy part. Driving a fucking 10-wheeled vehicle with no all-wheel drive or diff lock across the terrain where it bottoms out every 30 seconds was definitely a much harder haul than what I'm doing right here. This will be wrapping up the stream. I mean, we still have the drive ahead of us, don't get me wrong. I'm not walking out the door just yet, but just let you guys know, after we deliver these pipes to the steel beam factory on the southeast corner of the map, then I'll probably be shutting down for the day. 3 hours was a lot longer than I intended to stream. I was hoping for an hour after recording 2 podcasts and then, well, 2 regulation podcasts and this All Right podcast today. I'm pretty wiped. But I got to help the people of Germany recover from this natural disaster. Oof, that was dicey. I like it better than trucks. I like it a lot better than trucks. Also, if you want to, I don't know why you just watched it, but if you, whatever reason, want to watch a stream and you miss it, or you want to watch a moment of this one again for some reason, I do archive all my streams on YouTube now under the YouTube channel Fake Jeff or Fakey Jeffy. I think they both will find me. But, yeah, I've been uploading. I've got like 15 archives up now, and I just will plan to put every one up as I record from here on out. So there will always be a record of these streams going forward. Yeah, no problem, Freddie. Yeah, I just launched it last week. I looked up to see if it was raining in real life. Moron. All right, so little dicey part. Well, this is. There it is. Here's our dicey part. I flipped a car here last week. It took me a minute to get unfucked. It was pretty serious. I don't know if I did it on camera or not, but or on, if I was streaming or if I just did it on my personal time. But man, it was an undertaking to get it unfucked. Should be pretty smooth sailing from here. I think that was our only bad spot. We just have 2 bridges to go over. Then we'll have to go over a destroyed road area over by the factory, but that's not a big deal. We were made for that kind of stuff. This guy's just humming along. And hopefully as I'm doing this, you can see all of the places where it would have absolutely been an issue to try to bring that truck through. I just wanted to do it anyway. Just because it was hard. Thank you for saying that, Feeling Toasty. Congratulations on making it to 28. Is it raining in my office? Rise and grind tomorrow? Maybe. I'll have to see how I feel. I woke up pretty tired today. We're doing Let's Play. We're doing regulation gameplays tomorrow. I think we're going to do 2, and we're going to do them pretty early. So if I don't do a Rise and Grind tomorrow, I'll do an afternoon stream. But I would prefer to do a Rise and Grind, honestly. It's a good way to start my day. Although this has been a pretty good way to end it. Delivering half of that cargo successfully. Look at all this metal around here. Could have grabbed all this, would have been so much faster, but the sense of accomplishment. Bye-bye. Now we have 1 steel beam. Great. Let's get that... Excuse you. Let's get that to 2 steel beams, huh? Anything up here I can grab? Don't want that tire, I don't think. Appreciate it, though. I will take this. We're gonna need a bunch of steel. Maybe this is what we'll do tomorrow, is we'll just collect all the steel, because I think we're gonna need to make a bunch of beams, so we'll check on that in a second. Annoying. I wanted to slide right in. should be enough. Are we going to see more trucks in regulation gameplay? Are you looking to replace it with Roadcraft? We've already filmed one video in Roadcraft. We will probably film 1 or 2 more tomorrow. That's definitely one of the games we're playing. I'm not opposed to playing SnowRunner. Love to play SnowRunner with the boys, but right now, it would take a lot to make me want to do something other than this game. I just am really into it right now, and I feel like it's a better version of SnowRunner with more to do, with more variety that allows it to allow for a better video, honestly. All right, let's look at the mission that I'm actually going to need these pipes for. 10 pipes. Deliver beams, 10 beams. Okay, so I did need pipes after all. Okay, well, I need pipes and beams, so we need a bunch more. 7 more pipes after those 2. Where is anything around here I can drag real fast? Anything tucked away or hiding that I can just... Oh, there we go. No! Damn it. Turn me up. Turn me up. Wow, I fucking turned my engine's not running. Okay. Well, that's the universe telling me to stop playing. So I'll go ahead and stop it here. Let's see what percentage we're at. We might have picked up a couple of percent because we made that one road at least. Okay. Let's see how we ended our day. I don't know that they fixed it. I don't know what the multiplayer glitch really is. I've been playing multiplayer with Bernie and Antonio, and it's been fine. Andrew's the only reason I know about a multiplayer glitch, and so I don't know. I don't know if it's fixed or not, but I haven't experienced it, so hopefully I won't. Stuck at 72%. That one road didn't do anything for us. That's okay. We had fun. We did some prep work. We made some... we genuinely made some decent improvements to that one area. I know that big-ass long tractor trailer couldn't make it across it, but that's that truck's fault. That's not the road's fault. We made a good road there. Hope everybody has a great afternoon and evening, and I will be back on bright and early tomorrow morning for a Rise and Grind, or in the afternoon for more of this. Either way, I'll be playing trucks. Do not forget to listen. Do not forget to listen to the Regulation Podcast tomorrow. It comes out, episode 58. It's a good one. And don't forget, we have Regulation gameplays and supplementals coming in the future as well. Regulation releases content 6 days a week, I believe. So, lot to enjoy there. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great evening. Ta-ta.